Ladies and gentlemen, today is not just another day. Today is the moment everything begins to shift, if you let it. I want you to look around at your life right now. The struggles, the doubts, the pain, the pressure, the setbacks, all of it. Take it in, feel it, and now decide that it will no longer break you. Decide right here, right now, that from this moment on, you are going to become undefeatable. Because let me tell you something powerful. Being undefeatable doesn't mean you never fall. It doesn't mean you're perfect. It doesn't mean you're fearless. It means you've made the decision that no matter what comes your way, you will never quit. You will never stay down. You will never allow your story to end in defeat. You will rise again and again and again until you win. You see, too many people are walking around waiting for life to get easier, waiting for the pain to pass, waiting for the support to show up. But life doesn't wait for you to be ready. It demands that you become stronger, that you dig deeper, that you stop making excuses and start making moves. Becoming undefeatable is not about what happens to you. It's about what you decide to become despite it. There is a version of you that's waiting to be unleashed. A version that's been buried under self-doubt, fear, and the opinions of others. But that version, the real you, is powerful beyond measure. The real you is resilient, unstoppable, and yes, undefeatable. You were not born to be average. You were not designed to just survive. You were built to thrive. You were built to rise. You were built to carry the fire of greatness inside of you. And it's time you stop running from it. It's time you stop playing small to fit into rooms you've outgrown. It's time you walk with the confidence of someone who knows that nothing and no one can take away what God put inside you. Becoming undefeatable is a mindset. It's a way of life. It's waking up every day and choosing purpose over pity, growth over excuses, and strength over surrender. It's understanding that storms will come, but so will your strength. Pain will come, but so will your power. And failure, it's not the end. It's fuel. Fuel to push harder. Fuel to rise higher. Fuel to prove that nothing can break the person who refuses to be broken. So, to every person listening right now, this is your call, this is your reminder, this is your moment. Decide who you are going to be. Decide that you will not be defeated. Because the world doesn't need more people playing it safe. The world needs more warriors, more fighters, more people who stare adversity in the face and say, "You're not stronger than me." Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to rise, it's time to fight, it's time to become undefeatable. The decision to rise. Ladies and gentlemen, becoming an undefeatable person begins with one powerful decision. The decision to rise. Not just once, not just when it's easy, but every single time life tries to crush you. You don't become strong by hiding from battles. You become strong by showing up for them. You become powerful by enduring storms and still choosing to walk forward with your head high and your heart open. Let's get one thing straight. Life will hit you hard. It will test your faith, your focus, and your fortitude. You will face rejection. You will encounter failure. People will walk away from you. Doors will close. Plans will fall apart. And just when you think you're done hurting, life might knock you again. But guess what? That's when your greatness is born. You see, everyone wants the crown, but no one wants the cross. Everyone wants to win, but not everyone is willing to struggle. But if you want to become truly undefeatable, you must be willing to go to what most people run from. You must train your mind to see pain, not as punishment, but as preparation. You must learn to see setbacks as setups for something greater. You are not weak just because you feel tired. You are not broken just because you've been hurt. You are not done just because you've fallen. No, you are becoming. You are growing. You are evolving into someone stronger, wiser, and more dangerous to doubt. There will be days when the pressure feels unbearable, when the voices in your head tell you to quit, when nothing seems to be going right. But I want you to remember something. Pressure makes diamonds. Fire refines gold, and struggle shapes champions. Becoming undefeatable means waking up every day with grit in your soul and fire in your eyes. It means looking at your wounds not with shame but with pride, because they remind you that you survived. They remind you that you didn't quit. They remind you that even when the world tried to silence you, you still spoke your truth. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. All you need is the decision. A decision that no matter what happens, you will not fold, you will not break, and you will not back down. Say it with me now. I am not done. I am not finished. I am not defeated. I am rising. I am growing. I am becoming. I am strong. I am focused. I am relentless. Your journey begins now. From this moment forward, every step you take, every challenge you face, every time you rise from the ground, you are writing the story of someone who simply could not be stopped. Mastering the inner battle. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become an undefeatable person, you must learn to win the battle that no one sees. The battle inside your own mind. You can train your body, you can chase success, you can build wealth and status, but if your mind is not strong, if your thoughts are not aligned with power, with clarity and with purpose, you will always crumble when pressure hits. The greatest enemy is not out there, it's in here. The thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, the stories you repeat to yourself, these are either building you or breaking you. Every day you wake up, your mind gives you two choices: believe in yourself or believe in fear. Doubt and fear will always knock at the door. But you don't have to let them in. You can answer with faith. You can answer with confidence. You can answer with action. You have to train your mind like a warrior. Stop feeding your fears. Stop watering your insecurities. Start speaking power into your spirit. Start feeding your faith. Because the voice in your head becomes the script of your life. What you tell yourself in your lowest moments will determine if you rise or remain stuck. When that voice says, "You're not good enough," you answer, "I am more than enough." When it whispers, "You can't handle this," you respond, "Watch me grow through it." When it screams, "Give up," you declare, "I don't quit, I conquer." You must take control of your inner dialogue. Guard your mind like your life depends on it. Because it does. Protect your peace, starve your distractions, cut off the negativity. If something doesn't serve your growth, it doesn't deserve your attention. And don't let emotions rule you. Emotions are like waves. They come and go. But if you make permanent decisions based on temporary feelings, you will sabotage your future. Just because you feel fear doesn't mean you're weak. Just because you feel tired doesn't mean you're finished. Feelings are signals, not dictators. Being undefeatable means showing up even when your mind tries to convince you not to. It means staying focused when your thoughts are trying to pull you in every direction. It means learning to discipline your mind like a soldier trains for battle. Every single day. The truth is, the world isn't waiting for someone perfect. It's waiting for someone real. Someone who's been through the fire, but still chooses to shine. Someone who's faced their demons, but still chooses to believe. Someone who's battled doubt, but still chooses to walk in purpose. That someone is you. Make up your mind today. No more negative self-talk. No more playing small. No more letting fear win. You are a warrior. You are a fighter. You are powerful beyond measure. And when your mind becomes your ally, not your enemy, you'll be unstoppable. You'll be unshakable. You'll be undefeatable. Turn pain into power. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something powerful. Your pain has a purpose. What tried to break you is the very thing that can build you. What was meant to crush you can become your fuel. If you truly want to become an undefeatable person, you must learn how to turn pain into power. Pain is life's way of asking how bad do you want it. Pain doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to awaken you. It comes to show you what's inside you. Because strength is not found in comfort. It's found in the struggle. Growth is not born in ease. It is forged in adversity. Too many people let pain define them. They wear it like a label. I'm broken. I've been hurt, I've been betrayed. But the undefeatable person sees pain differently. They say, I've been through the fire and that's why I shine. I've been tested and that's why I'm strong. I've felt pain but I've used it to rise higher. Don't run from your pain. Don't numb it, don't bury it, face it. Learn from it. Let it mold you into something stronger. You've got to ask yourself, what is this pain teaching me? Maybe it's teaching you resilience. Maybe it's pushing you to level up. Maybe it's forcing you to stop depending on others and start believing in yourself. Every storm you've survived, every heartbreak you've healed from, every setback you've bounced back from, those are not just moments of suffering. They are trophies of your strength, proof that you are still standing when life tried to knock you down. That is power. Pain has a strange way of showing us who we really are. It removes the masks. It breaks the illusions. It brings us face to face with our real self. And in that moment, you get to choose. Stay broken or build something stronger. Stay bitter or become better. You are not your past. You are not your trauma. You are not the mistake or the failure. You are the warrior that survived it. You are the builder of your comeback story. The undefeatable person doesn't just bounce back. They rise wiser. They rise with purpose. They use their pain as a platform. They inspire others through their scars. Because those scars are not signs of weakness. They are signs of survival. Signs that you've been through the battle and came out stronger. So today I challenge you, shift your mindset. Don't say, why did this happen to me? Say, what can I create from this? Don't curse your pain. Transform it. Use it to push you, to drive you, to sharpen your hunger for success. Turn your pain into purpose. Turn your suffering into strength. Turn your wounds into wisdom. And when you do that, when pain becomes power, nothing can stop you. No loss, no heartbreak, no failure. Because you'll no longer be defined by what hurt you. You'll be defined by how you rose above it. That's what makes you undefeatable. Master your mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, to become an undefeatable person, you must win the most important battle, the one inside your own mind. Because before you conquer anything in life, you must first conquer yourself. Understand this. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. The thought you allow to dominate your mind will shape your reality. If you believe you are weak, you will live like a victim. But if you believe you are powerful, unstoppable, and resilient, you will rise like a warrior no matter what life throws at you. Everything begins with mindset. You can't have a defeated mind and expect a victorious life. You can't walk around thinking small, expecting big things to happen. You got to rewire your thoughts. You got to challenge every limiting belief that's held you back, every voice that ever told you you can't, every memory that whispered you are not good enough. You must shut it down and replace it with something stronger. The undefeatable person wakes up every day with intention. They speak power into their own life. They say, I am focused. I am disciplined. I am worthy of success. I will not quit until I reach my goal. That mindset is not built by accident. It is built through repetition, through discipline, and through consistency. You see, champions don't have perfect circumstances. What they have is an unshakable mindset. They are not controlled by emotions or setbacks. They are not easily swayed by critics or fear. They know how to manage doubt. They know how to sit with discomfort and still move forward. So ask yourself, what kind of thoughts are you feeding your mind daily? Are you filling it with excuses or with solutions? Are you focused on problems or on possibilities? The difference between defeat and dominance is often one thing: perspective. Your mindset is the lens to which you see every challenge, every failure, every opportunity. Shift the lens and you shift your life. When your mind is strong, your actions follow. You show up differently. You stop chasing validation and start chasing purpose. You stop giving energy to negativity and start pouring energy into your growth. You stop making excuses and start making moves. And yes, there will be days when fear creeps in, doubt will whisper, you will feel tired. But when your mindset is solid, you won't collapse. You will keep going, not because it's easy, but because you've trained yourself to never settle, to never quit. This is the mindset of the undefeatable person. I am in control of my thoughts. I do not fear failure. I learn from it. I do not run from pain. I grow through it. I do not give up. I rise again and again. So protect your mind like a warrior protects their sword. Feed it truth, train it daily, master it completely. Because once you master your mindset, the world can throw storms and you'll still walk through the rain like a king or a queen. Unshaken, unbroken, undefeatable. Embrace pain and use it for power. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become truly undefeatable, you must learn how to embrace pain, not avoid it. You must learn how to take your suffering, your heartbreak, your setbacks, and use them as fuel, not shackles. Because here's the truth most people run from. Pain is the doorway to power. Struggle is the path to strength. Every champion, every legend, every hero you've ever admired, they were shaped not in comfort, but in adversity. You see the glory, but you didn't see the pain they had to endure behind the scenes. That pain is what forged their greatness. Undefeatable people don't fear pain. They use it. When life hits them, they don't fold, they don't cry out for sympathy. They look pain in the eye and say, "You will not break me, you will build me." So stop running from the hard things. Stop avoiding the workouts because they hurt. Stop quitting on relationships because they require growth. Stop giving up on dreams because the process is uncomfortable. Everything you want is on the other side of discomfort. Pain is not your enemy, it's your trainer. It's sharpening you. Every disappointment is teaching you resilience. Every betrayal is showing you who not to trust. Every rejection is preparing you for the real thing. Every lonely night is building your independence. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. The undefeatable person looks at their wounds and instead of saying, "Why me?" they say, "Try me." They use their pain as a platform to rise. They turn their scars into stories. They let the fire mold them into something the world cannot destroy. Think about it. What's the strongest material on earth? It's not made overnight, it's not made in peace. It's forged in heat. It's beaten, it's bent, it's tested. And when it comes out the other side, it's unbreakable. That's what your pain is doing to you. Every tear, every struggle, every fall. It's forging something inside you that nothing and no one will be able to shake. But only if you refuse to let it destroy you. So when you feel the weight of life pressing down on you, when it feels like everything is going wrong, don't back down. Stand taller. That pressure is forming a diamond. That chaos is building your character. That pain is part of your process. And if you can endure it, if you can learn from it, if you can rise in the middle of it, you become dangerous. Not because you're fearless, but because you're unbreakable. You've been through hell, and now you walk through fire like it's home. This is how undefeatable people are made. Not by ease, but by endurance. Not by comfort, but by confrontation. They take pain and they turn it into power. You've got that power in you. Don't run from pain. Rise through it. Stay healthy, relentless, and finish what you started. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final piece. The mindset that sets the undefeatable apart from the rest. It's called relentlessness. The unwavering commitment to keep pushing, keep grinding, keep going, no matter what. You see, the world is full of starters. Everyone wants to start a dream, start a goal, start a new journey. But finishing is rare. Finishing takes grit. Finishing takes sacrifice. Finishing takes something most people aren't willing to give. Consistency, hunger, and discipline over time. If you truly want to become undefeatable, you must become relentless in your pursuit. Relentless doesn't mean you never get tired. It doesn't mean you don't have bad days. It means you never stop showing up. You never stop fighting. You never stop believing, even when the odds are stacked against you. You keep moving forward, bloody, bruised, exhausted, but forward. Because what separates those who rise from those who fall isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's not who had the best start. It's who refused to quit. Who showed up again. Who endured when others backed out. Who refused to listen to the voices saying, "You can't." Who blocked out every doubt and chose to finish what they started. Relentlessness is about holding the vision of who you're becoming, even when the results haven't caught up yet, even when no one's clapping for you, Even when you're walking alone. When you're relentless, you don't need external motivation. You don't need the applause. You don't wait for someone to push you. You push yourself. Because deep down, you know what you started was not a temporary decision. It was a life mission. It's easy to feel excited in the beginning. It's easy to be motivated when things are going well. But the undefeatable don't rely on feelings. They rely on discipline. They rely on the standard they set for themselves. The one that says, I finish what I start, no matter what. You want to build a body that reflects strength? Show up when it hurts. You want a mindset that's impenetrable? Keep training it every day. You want to build a business, a legacy, a life of impact? Be relentless. Outlast the pain. Outlast the critics. Outlast the excuses. This is your time to prove that you're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. That you're not just chasing goals, you're completing them. That you're not just going to survive, you're going to conquer. Don't let life weigh you down. Wear life down. Stay hungry. Stay locked in. Stay faithful to your mission. Because the most powerful version of you is waiting on the other side of your persistence. So don't stop now. Don't you dare quit now. You've come too far. You've endured too much. You've built too strong a foundation to turn back. Finish what you started. Stay relentless, and you will become truly undefeatable. Ladies and gentlemen, let this moment mark the beginning of your transformation. You've walked through the fire, faced the storms, and endured the weight of pain that many could never understand. And yet, you are still here. You are still breathing. You are still standing. That alone makes you extraordinary. But we're not stopping at survival. We are aiming for greatness. Becoming undefeatable is not about never feeling fear. It's about choosing courage even when your knees shake. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about rising after every fall, stronger and sharper than before. It's not about never being hurt. It's about refusing to let that hurt define your future. Undefeatable doesn't mean untouchable. It means unstoppable. The world we live in today is tough. It's full of comparison, criticism, chaos. But you are built differently. You are not here to blend in. You are not here to bow down to adversity. You are here to break through it, to rise above it, to be the proof that struggle is not the end, but the beginning of power, of clarity, of identity. You've been told you're too much, too emotional, too ambitious, too broken. But let me tell you something loud and clear. Your too much is exactly what this world needs. Your fire, your voice, your resilience. They are weapons. They are light. They are life. Don't dim them for anyone. The real battle has always been internal. And now that you've begun to master your mind, turned your pain into power, and made the decision to rise, there is nothing you cannot face. There is no mountain too high, no wound too deep, no betrayer too bitter. Because now you know. It's not what happens to you that determines your destiny. It's who you choose to become in the face of it. And from this day forward, you are choosing to be the one who doesn't back down. You are choosing to be the one who doesn't quit. You are choosing to live with intention, with strength, with purpose. So when life throws its worst at you, when the world tries to silence your voice, when your own mind tries to play tricks on you, stand tall, breathe deep, and say to yourself, I am not my past. I am not my pain. I am the warrior rising from it. I am the storm. I am the fire. I am the calm after chaos. I am the comeback. I am the proof that nothing can stop a soul that refuses to be broken. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were never meant to shrink. You were meant to conquer. You were meant to evolve. You were meant to lead. The power is within you, not someday, but today. So rise, stand tall, live bold, and never forget, you are strong.